Did you know that 2025 might mark a turning point in U.S. immigration policies, with potential deportations targeting some unexpected European nations? Could your country be on this list? Let's uncover the reasons behind these shocking developments. Hello everyone, today, we're diving into a highly debated topic. Why are European citizens being deported from the United States? In 2025, changes in immigration laws and bilateral agreements could result in stricter deportation policies. These policies may impact several European countries due to reasons such as overstayed visas, lack of compliance with U.S. visa conditions, and shifting political priorities. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about people, stories, and the ripple effects on international relations. In this video, we'll explore 10 European countries most affected by these deportations and the underlying reasons. Let's get started. Number 10. Germany is one of the largest contributors of skilled labor to the United States, with thousands of Germans working in industries like technology and engineering. However, recent changes in visa regulations have created hurdles for German immigrants. Many have overstayed their visas or violated their terms unintentionally due to complex U.S. immigration rules. These violations have placed them at risk of deportation, causing anxiety within the German-American community. Economic cooperation between Germany and the U.S. may face strain if skilled workers are forced to leave. The issue is compounded by rising anti-immigration sentiments in the U.S. Deportations could disrupt not only individual lives but also business partnerships and cultural exchange programs. Academic exchanges, which are crucial for fostering innovation, might also see a decline. Families with mixed nationalities are particularly concerned about separation. The German government is in talks with U.S. authorities to address these issues. Meanwhile, many Germans are reconsidering their decision to migrate. The potential loss of highly skilled workers could hurt both nations. It remains to be seen how these policies will evolve. Number 9. Italy has a rich history of emigration to the United States, with thousands of Italians currently living and working there. Many are employed in the hospitality, arts, and fashion industries, where their skills and creativity are highly valued. However, recent changes in U.S. immigration policies have created uncertainty for this community. Overstayed visas and difficulties in renewing work permits are common issues facing Italians in America. As a result, many are at risk of deportation, disrupting their careers and families. The Italian-American community, which has historically contributed to U.S. culture, is concerned about these developments. The Italian government is advocating for more lenient policies for its citizens. Meanwhile, many Italians feel caught between pursuing the American dream and adhering to stringent regulations. The economic impact of losing skilled Italian workers could be significant. Furthermore, deportations may strain Italy-US relations. Families separated by deportation face emotional and financial challenges. Despite these issues, Italians continue to migrate, driven by hopes for better opportunities. The outcome of these immigration changes will shape the future of this community. Number 8. France has a notable presence in the U.S., with thousands of French citizens residing in cities like New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Many French nationals move to America for academic exchanges, cultural programs, and professional opportunities in industries like tech and fashion. However, tightening immigration policies have caused significant challenges for the French community. Overstayed visas and changes in renewal criteria have left many French immigrants vulnerable to deportation. This could disrupt long-standing cultural exchanges and collaborations between the two nations. The academic community, particularly exchange students and visiting researchers, has been heavily impacted. French citizens also contribute significantly to the culinary and art scenes, making their potential deportation a cultural loss. The French government is working to negotiate better terms for its citizens with the U.S. However, many individuals feel trapped between bureaucracy and personal aspirations. Families with mixed nationalities are concerned about the implications of stricter laws. The economic impact on sectors employing French talent could be substantial. Despite these challenges, French citizens continue to aspire to the American dream. Advocacy groups are pushing for more leniency. It remains a critical issue for both nations. Number 7. Spain has a vibrant expatriate community in the U.S., with many citizens residing in states like Florida, California, and Texas. These individuals often work in industries like tourism, hospitality, and education, where their skills are in high demand. However, recent economic struggles in Spain have led to an increase in overstayed visas, placing many Spanish nationals at risk of deportation. The U.S. government has flagged these violations as a growing concern, potentially impacting future migration agreements. Deportations could strain diplomatic ties between the two countries, especially as Spain relies on its diaspora for cultural representation abroad. Many Spanish families in the US fear being uprooted, especially those with children born in America. The cultural contributions of Spaniards, from cuisine to festivals, could also take a hit. The Spanish government is seeking to negotiate better terms for its citizens to prevent mass deportations. Meanwhile, individuals are navigating complex legal processes to secure their status. Businesses employing Spanish workers are also bracing for disruptions. Advocacy groups are calling for more balanced policies. Despite uncertainties, Spain's community in the US remains hopeful for positive outcomes. Number 6. Poland has seen a steady migration of its citizens to the US, particularly skilled workers in industries like construction, healthcare, and technology. These individuals are essential to the US economy, filling gaps in labor shortages. However, a rise in visa overstays and unauthorized work has put many Polish immigrants at risk of deportation. The US government is cracking down on these violations, causing uncertainty within the Polish-American community. Deportations could disrupt not only individual lives but also businesses that rely on Polish talent. Poland's government is engaging in talks with US officials to protect its citizens. Many families with mixed nationalities fear separation if deportations increase. Despite the challenges, Polish citizens continue to migrate in search of better opportunities. Advocacy groups are pushing for more clarity in immigration policies. The cultural impact of losing Polish immigrants, who contribute to local communities through festivals and traditions, could be significant. Additionally, the tech sector, which heavily relies on Polish engineers, may face setbacks. Poland's diaspora in the US hopes for a resolution that balances enforcement with compassion. The coming years will be crucial for this community. Number 5. Greece has a long-standing tradition of emigration to the US, with a large Greek-American community spread across the country. However, recent economic instability in Greece has led to an increase in migration, sometimes under precarious circumstances. Many Greek nationals find themselves overstaying tourist or student visas, placing them at risk of deportation. These deportations could disrupt families and businesses that rely on Greek contributions. Greek restaurants, cultural organizations, and academic exchanges could also face setbacks. The Greek government is actively negotiating with US officials to secure better terms for its citizens. Meanwhile, individuals are facing mounting legal and financial pressures to regularize their status. Families with roots in both nations are particularly vulnerable to the emotional toll of deportations. The loss of Greek talent could impact industries like education and hospitality. Advocacy groups are pushing for policies that consider economic and humanitarian factors. Despite these challenges, many Greeks continue to pursue the American dream, driven by hopes of better opportunities. The cultural ties between the two nations remain strong. It's a critical time for the Greek-American community to advocate for its future. Number 4. Romania has emerged as a significant source of skilled and semi-skilled labor for the US, particularly in fields like healthcare, IT, and construction. However, a growing number of Romanian immigrants are overstaying their visas, often due to economic difficulties back home. This has made them a target for deportation under stricter US immigration policies. Deportations could create significant disruptions for families, many of whom have lived in the US for years. Romanian cultural contributions, including music, dance, and cuisine, might also suffer as a result. The Romanian government is in discussions with US officials to address the situation and protect its diaspora. Meanwhile, affected individuals are navigating complex legal pathways to secure their status. Businesses that rely on Romanian workers are preparing for potential labor shortages. Families fear separation, especially those with young children born in the US. Despite these challenges, many Romanians remain optimistic about their prospects in America. Advocacy groups are calling for more balanced policies to consider humanitarian concerns. Deportations could strain Romania-US relations, impacting future migration agreements. The Romanian community is rallying for support during this uncertain time. Number 3. Portugal has a robust diaspora in the US, with many citizens working in sectors like agriculture, construction, and service industries. However, economic challenges in Portugal have pushed more individuals to seek opportunities abroad, sometimes overstaying their visas. These overstays have placed Portuguese nationals at risk of deportation, raising concerns within the community. Deportations could disrupt families and businesses reliant on Portuguese labor. The Portuguese government is actively working with US authorities to negotiate better conditions for its citizens. Meanwhile, individuals are dealing with the stress of navigating complex immigration laws. Cultural contributions, including Portuguese festivals, cuisine, and traditions, may also be affected. Advocacy groups are stepping up to support the community during this challenging time. Businesses employing Portuguese workers are voicing concerns about potential labor shortages. Families with roots in both nations fear separation and economic hardship. Despite these challenges, the Portuguese-American community remains resilient. Efforts to secure legal status and build a stable future continue. Diplomatic discussions will play a crucial role in determining the outcome of these policies. The coming year is critical for this community's future in the U.S. Number 2. Hungary's citizens have increasingly sought opportunities in the U.S., particularly in education, research, and the tech sector. However, recent U.S. immigration policies have placed Hungarian immigrants under scrutiny for visa compliance. A growing number of overstayed visas have put Hungarians at risk of deportation. Deportations could disrupt families and professional networks that Hungarians have built in America. The Hungarian government is actively engaging with U.S. officials to negotiate more favorable terms for its citizens. Meanwhile, many individuals face legal battles to secure their status and avoid being uprooted. Businesses relying on Hungarian talent, especially in STEM fields, are concerned about the potential loss of skilled workers. Families fear the emotional and financial toll of deportations, especially those with mixed nationality households. Hungarian cultural contributions, from music to culinary arts, could also face setbacks. Advocacy groups are calling for more balanced policies to address these challenges. Despite these hurdles, Hungarians continue to pursue opportunities in America, driven by hopes of a better future. Diplomatic efforts will be crucial in shaping the outcomes for this community. The next few years are pivotal for Hungary-US migration relations. Number 1. The United Kingdom has long enjoyed a close relationship with the United States, with over 50,000 British citizens residing in America under various visa programs. However, post-Brexit dynamics have introduced new challenges in managing immigration policies. Many British citizens, particularly those on temporary work and student visas, have found themselves in complex situations. Reports indicate a growing number of visa overstays due to economic pressures back home. While the special relationship between the two countries remains strong, these immigration violations have become a point of contention. The U.S. is reviewing its policies to ensure compliance, which might lead to increased deportations. Additionally, a lack of awareness about changing visa rules has made British citizens vulnerable. Industries like healthcare and education, where many Brits are employed, could see an impact. The cultural contributions of British immigrants, especially in creative fields, are also at stake. The UK government is engaging in diplomatic talks to address these challenges. Families who have built lives in the US fear being uprooted. Stricter border controls may also reduce future migration. It's a critical moment for British expats in America. And there you have it, 10 European countries potentially facing increased deportations from the US in 2025. While immigration policies continue to evolve, it's crucial to remember that behind the statistics are real lives, families, and dreams. Let us know in the comments, do you think these changes are fair? And if you found this video insightful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth discussions on global topics.